you bring it, or are you afraid?
Oh yeah.
I can't hear you.
Because I'm really not in a situation where I need a new truck or want to get out of the truck I'm in.
I'm 32.5 years old and I'm single, no kids. Pretty good catch.
Oh, come on, louder than that.
Welcome to ICT Reality TV. I'm the crazy guy today. My name is Bishop Eugene Gerber, and next to me is Brandon Stephen. You can't go wrong with him. He's the best guy in the world. He'll always treat you fair.
Let me get my wallet out.
Previously on ICT Reality TV.
George took Victor to lunch to tell him he's disappointed that Anthony, he didn't name any names, but it's obvious that Anthony was promoted to desk manager, he wasn't.
I'll be honest with you, it kind of upset me a little bit. Why people who have less experience than I am have been promoted.
Maybe in the near future, we can set it up so that you can grow with the company.
Then we need to sit down with him and have some, have a discussion of whether or not he wants to change careers, change paths at the store.
George, I wanted to talk to you because there's been some very serious concern. I guess you had a meeting with Vic, and there was some concern that there was a promotion made and that there wasn't any consideration made in promoting you, and especially with the amount of experience you have and the numbers you've put up and that sort of thing. I'm not certain that's something that you necessarily want to do. You know, I don't think it's your goal to move down in the income level, and with the promotion that was made recently and looking at what you've made, that's exactly what would happen.
If my income will go down, that's not what I want to do. I want to grow with the company. If certain opportunity will show up where I can make the difference for the company and myself, I just would like to be considered.
You have my word that will happen. Okay?
Excellent.
Great.
The proof is in the pudding is what I look at. George doesn't have to come and tell me that he's good, or nobody in the dealership has to tell me that George is good. I look at the numbers, I look at what he performs month in and month out, being #1 in sales every month. That's all I need to know, and we're going to do whatever it takes to make him, to accommodate him and make him happy. And again, I'm thankful that he's been patient with us so that we can amend things and make things right.
I guess I have to wait, and I'm willing to do so. I put over 5 years in this company. I'm not a quitter. I just want to succeed, and I want to succeed here. I'll be loyal. I like the people I'm working with, I like the product I'm selling, then I'll stay where I want to stay.
I'm Chad and Jennifer Sproul from Ellis, and these are my 2 sons, Dakota and Dawson. I was sitting at my house one evening and my wife said she wanted a new Toyota Highlander, so I got on the internet and brought up Eddy's Toyota and punched in a price, and Derek from Eddys called me back. We started from there and went back and forth on the computer, and then we went on the cell phone and pretty well did the whole deal, you know, without even seeing him.
They also had a vehicle that they were traded in, and being 2.5, 3 hours from the dealership, we were trying to get a value for them on their trade-in. And so basically what we did was I did a walk around with them as if they were here, and one of our sales managers were doing that.
He asked, you know, mileage and, you know, the motor and what kind of shape it was in and that, and I told him, and pretty well did everything over the phone. Derek was even good enough to ran out of time and he drove it to Salina.
I was able to take all the paperwork from our finance department, met with them halfway to make it easy on them as well, and I brought their trade-in back, and as our sales manager looked it over, everything looked good, and so the deal was great.
we're very happy with Eddys.
I like the Highlander. I don't know. We had an 08 used one, and then I saw the pictures on TV of the brand new one, and told Chad I'd like to have one of those, you know, and didn't think I'd ever get one, and just happened to all work out in our benefit, I guess. So.
Well, I like how it has like leather seats and it's black, and the lights kind of look like a snake's eyes, and yeah.
So that's a typical internet deal. A lot of times it starts online. Sometimes we see them at the dealership. Sometimes we meet them. We try to accommodate all the customers no matter where they're from, because we do a lot of business, not just in Wichita, but Kansas and out of state as well.
We drove into Eddys today to the service to get upgrades on our new Toyota Highlander. We're getting remote start put on, mud flaps, and a bug shield. Well, here at Wichita, there's a lot more shopping than there is from where we're at, and Derek is going to give us a car to go do some running around in while they're working on our vehicle. Whenever they call, we'll come back and get it.
CV axles are very important and are generally overlooked. Some of the symptoms that you might notice if you have a bad CV axle are clicking noise, usually when you turn left or right, sometimes when you drive forward, but generally when you turn. Example, this is a bad CV axle right here. Debris from the roadway will cut into this rubber boot right here, which will slit it, and grease will come out, which is what's going on with this here. When grease comes all the way out of this boot, it becomes dry. This is where you get the clicking noise inside of here. What a CV axle does is it defers power from the transaxle to the wheel. So as your transaxle is moving, this spins into the wheel, which actually gives the wheel power to move. This is a CV axle right here, which goes from the front differential to the wheel. Now this can be an expensive fix if you let it go for too long without having been inspected. You bring it by here anytime. This is one of our inspection point processes when we check a vehicle over to look at a CV axle and see what the condition of it is. So if you are experiencing any kind of noises, or if you're just curious to see what yours is looking like, bring it by here. Come see me. I'll get it back there. We'll let one of my technicians take a look at it. We'll check it out.
Dusty Hayes, as promised, the buzz is live today. We're across the street from the mall at 7333 East Kellogg. Jim Lowe is here. This is your 2010 sell down. That means if you've been waiting to make that deal on a new 2010, you don't need to wait anymore.
You know, Dusty, I also want to talk to the folks out there about trucks. I'm going to tell you a surprising fact a lot of people probably don't know. We are our region's largest Toyota truck dealer. That means we're the largest volume truck dealer in 6 states. Right now I've got 0% financing for 60 months on my Tundras, and I've got up to save $7,000 on our trucks right now.
And remember, you come inside, you spin the wheel, you're going to instantly win a prize. They've got cash. The least you can win is $5, and you're guaranteed to win. 7333 East Kellogg, Eddys Toyota with 105.3 The Buzz.
Stay tuned for more on ICT Reality TV.
In 3 years, that'll make me 95. I'm planning to trade it in on another one.
Because I'm really not in a situation where I need a new truck.
See Billy over there? That's what utter humiliation looks like. Parents just don't understand the half of it.
Get in the car. Come on.
Lucky for me, my mom gets it. This Highlander is so cool, I actually want to be seen in it. Even my mom likes it. And she's like 37 years old.
See the stylish new Highlander at youtube.com/Highlander.
I'm Dallas with the Party Express. I started my business about 5 years ago. The pink bus here that you can see behind me is one of the newer buses we built to accommodate bachelorette parties and kids parties. You know, for kids, they can go on there without a parent. We have the proper licensing and insurance, but the kids can go on there with their MP3 players, iPods, listen to their own music, hook that up, and dance around for a couple hours. We can take them skating or to paintball or to Laser Quest. And for the adults 21 and older, We do a 5-hour package where we go to the bars, 3 or 4 bars throughout the night. You don't have to worry about driving. We get everyone home at the end of the night, you know, so it's safe. No one has to worry about DUIs. You can have alcohol on the bus since we are a commercial company. You'll just call us at 943-4FUN. That's 943-4386, or you can visit our website at partyexpressbus.com. We'll check dates, check availabilities, figure out what size of bus you need, and then we use a credit card for down payment.